Hey, this is E. I'm going to be using some reclaimed wood to make flags. I'm using those slats that were on the walls of the $10 house. So let's get this started. Trying to get the proportion right. This is 1.5. So the stripes on this flag will be 1.5. And they will be, of course, to be put up, be against each other. I think the other ones I'm going to make them with a gap in the middle, and so that'll change the proportions. I have to make it bigger. The longest that these are is 48 inches, so I can't, can't make them too wide where they're not long enough. I don't want to have any splices in them. And now I'm just cleaning them up, taking out the nails, and I'm going to be brushing over with them with a metal brush, because they still have some plaster on them, and I know that plaster is going to eat up my already bad blades. I think the easiest will be is running through the planer. But I think I'm going to run one side through the planer so it's smooth in the back. I'm trying to make this the sides that aren't showing, that are going to be against each other. We try to make those make them real smooth so that I can also glue them. So, and then the glue I have is the whatever bond, the 3, which is waterproof, so these can go outside. I'm going to paint this one, but it's going to be a different price. I'd rather charge a lot more for painting, even if I don't get more sales, because it's just a lot more work. And it's not really that much more work as far as it's just a painting each thing. It's a I don't really like to do it, and it does take more time, even though it may not necessarily be more work. So I need 13 long strips. I'm trying to keep as many as I can, but I've been using a lot of them to burn the dog crap. And then I don't know how that's going to work with these being bent. I might have to end up just washing them with water, which that'll get them clean, and it'll also make them be more easier to bend. Then I can just strap them together and let them dry so they can dry straight. But I'm going to try to get them on, bring them over here. They'll be under cover so they don't get wet again, because I think they're warping because they got wet, and then they get real dry real fast when it's sunny. So they're warping. So they're really rough cut. I'm running them just so they're the same width, because I said I wanted to try to glue them together. So I'm running to the planer here, and then I'm running through the table saw. I think it'll be the quickest. So here it is, all finished. What I was trying to do is, it's easier if you paint these individually, which I could do that anyways. I could just make them all the same size, because I cut this as a separate piece, and then these are separate, and these are the full slats all the way across. But I can just make them all and just taper them off and make the square, and then just put a line across like here with tape, paint both sides of those, and then paint the blue over here, and then do those separately. I mean, I could do them separately still, and then put it together with already everything together. The hardest thing I made was these stars are hard to. Need to get some kind of stencils or something, so they come out a little bit better. I mean, I want them to look rusted and kind of old, so it's different shades of brightness. And if I end up leaving it out here, I'm going to put some poly on it too. It's all cedar wood, so, and it was supposed to end up. These are close to 1.5. But then I edged them so they get close, and even here you can see that some of them still aren't even that tight, or it's just dried out a little bit more. I ended up just the little bits I took off of each one with supposed to be 19.5. I think it ended up closer to 18, maybe 18.5, to keep the proportions how they were supposed to be. But these stars, the size of these stars are made for the stripes to be about 2 inches, and these are like 1 3/8 at the most. So this was so much smaller, I couldn't get that much more in this one. It's only got, 32 stars instead of 50 or 50 something. I need to find out. And I knew I was going to make this, saw it on YouTube where this guy said you can make them out of those slats that you get all the old houses that have the mortar in them. And because originally I was getting them off to do other stuff, and they're even just to use them as stickers, put them between the slabs for them to dry. And I didn't really, I knew the wood was different. I didn't think it was cedar till I started working it. So that makes it a little bit more valuable too. It lasts longer. It's probably why they use it with mortar, so that the water in the mortar doesn't rot them out when it's put in there. But I'm really happy how it turned out. If I make one this size, painted and everything just like this one, I'd probably have to get like $85 for them. If I can use the fence pickers that I have and make them actually 2 inches, so the stars will be, I can put more stars on them, so I can use the same stars, because it took me forever to make those. I had to go find some star stickers and cut them out on paper, then make a stencil. But keeping them down while I paint the blue, because I just paint it white and then put them on top and then paint it blue. It's difficult. You don't get cleaner lines, but like I said, I wanted it to look kind of old, so maybe it just goes better like that. But anyways, if I make them 2 inches, I can cut those fence pickets, which they're all cedar too, extra 2 inches, and then they'll be fitting tighter too. It'll be probably like 20 something inches wide. I mean, from top to bottom. And it'd probably be like 40, maybe 40 something long, to keep the proportions. That's what the main thing I was trying to do. You could make them any size if you didn't want to worry about the proportions, just make them whatever size. Or I could just leave this alone on the ends and leave a gap in between, so that makes 2 inches, so leave a half an, they're close to 1.5 inches, I can leave a half inch, so it'd be, quarter on each side would be for the one, but it'd just be a gap in it. Anyways, it'd be, 2 inches. I could just do that, and that would make it a lot easier and quicker. Plus, like I said, make a whole full. Don't make trying to cut them different sizes. Just kind of went babbling on about different ways, just getting to my thoughts too much. But yeah, I appreciate y'all following along. And if y'all need anything made, I can make anything with reclaimed wood, slabs, live edge, anything. hit me up, comment on this video. Or I hope y'all have a great 4th of July today, and y'all stay safe. Appreciate y'all.